We're back here for another episode here on F1 2017. It's Season 4, guys. Season 4, Race 1. And you might notice, if you're new, if you've missed a few episodes, that the surroundings, we didn't exactly have the best of ends to Season 3, unfortunately. From what was an absolutely superb third season in our career, the last two races were, I don't know, they were just... I mean, to be honest, the penultimate race of the season in Brazil, it was good. It was just marred by the fact that we had to have that wing change, and it ruined it. We didn't score any points. I mean, we fought hard to almost score points. That was almost gifted by our teammate Roman Grosjean retiring. Unfortunately, we could just about get to about 1.2 seconds within Carlos Sainz. I think that was the difference between us going over the line. Which is a shame, but these things happen. And then, of course, we took a gearbox penalty in Abu Dhabi, and we were starting 15th. We got initially a good start. Hamilton got a better one. He was up on my inside going into turn 1, and yeah, he passed me fair and square. He also passed Toro Rosso that was in front of me as well. Now, Toro Rosso lifted off because obviously Hamilton was there. And unfortunately, I just kind of got caught out a little bit, which meant we just tapped him ever so slightly, which was enough for us to lose control of the car. We spun off, hit the wall, lost our tyre, and that was it really. That's probably the first corner incident that we've had in 3 seasons. So, well, retirement anyway that we've had, and this is three seasons in, so it's really good. However, good news was to come of it. We got a contract offer between Williams, Renault, and McLaren. Now, I've said a numerous amount of times that I'm not going McLaren just simply because of how bad they are on this game. I think it's a joke that they haven't patched it up yet, because obviously McLaren do seem to be doing it quite a bit better at the minute. So the other two teams, it was between Renault and Williams. I looked at the standings at the end of the season, and Williams was the worst car. So I went there. So I've gone to Williams, and this is where we are. The car feels okay. I guess I'm still getting used to it at the minute. It's got upgrades for the chassis and aerodynamics, but it's just not good enough. Aerodynamically, it's the worst car. It really is, which is gonna be a problem. Chassis-wise, it's not really that good. I think it's just Haas that are worse at the minute. But we still managed to get a good lap out of the car. 12th place, unfortunately it's not the 11th that they wanted, so slightly disappointed with that. But we outqualified our more experienced teammate, and it's just going to be a case of, like I said, there's going to be no mid-season moves now, so it's just going to be us basically being at Williams for the whole of the season. I don't care who comes in for me. And as you can see, guys, no rain for the race, so it's going to be just basically us fighting our way through the field. It's going to be our typical 2-stopper, where we do ultra soft, well, we start on the ultras, go on to another set of ultras, and then super softs at the end, providing we stay out of trouble. Now, in case you were familiar with last season's race, we had a first corner incident where we had a broken front wing, and we had to work our way back through the field. Ironically, we still got 6th place from this race somehow. How? I honestly don't know. But it was just one of them things. That was our first race at Toro Rosso. Obviously, we spent about 9 races there. Then we moved to Haas for the rest of the season. Now we're at Williams. It's a completely different challenge. We've actually got a Mercedes-Benz. We've got a Mercedes-Benz powered car. Finally, hopefully now we can take full usage of that advantage by upgrading it over the course of the season, which is definitely going to be the aim. And this Williams does have a tendency of doing really well off the start. See whether that is going to be the case here as the lights count down to the first race of Season 4 in Australia. And away we go. It is quite nice, but Toro Rosso is even better. Hulkenberg. Cool. That was very. So we're going to go up the inside of Nico. We're up into 9th. Good. Really good stuff. Just need to basically find out where we are in regards to everyone else. Really me. These starts do tend to be quite when it comes to the break of the first. Oh dear. It's not allowing us to squeeze him out. We actually hung it around the outside. You know what, guys? I'm gonna have a view of that because that was quite interesting. I quite enjoyed that. Here we go. Finally, actually see what my helmet Williams as well. I've not seen that yet. Playing like bumper cars, but we held it. Okay, we cut the corner a little bit there. Kind of, my helmet reminds me of when Alexander Wirtz was driving. Just kind of feel to it. And like I said, the fact that Perez is our rival, I like the fact that we're in front of him. Once again, Ocon having a better start compared to Perez. This does keep happening. It's Perez that has a tendency of winning the races. Well, not really, battle, should I say, between the two. Lying on here is us having the fresh start. We're having started outside the. So 8th place. Good at the minute. We want a bit. Make any mistakes. So we're still heavy on fuel at the minute, so we can't corner as fast as I want. Here we go, around the final corner. Bottas does a 29, what do we do? Wow! Okay. Oh, look at that. Look at the move on. Tell you what, we have brought this Williams alive. We haven't even done anything. Oh, I just got caught on a bollard. Danny Ricciardo that we're actually chasing. I thought it was Max Verstappen. Vettel 28.8. 29.3 that time, but it wasn't our best. At 4 out of 50. Does that mean no, Vettel's still in place? He's in a Mercedes sandwich at the minute. Class is leading. Vettel 2nd, Hamilton 3rd. Verstappen 4th, Raikkonen 5th, Ricciardo 6th, and we're in 7th for the minute. bit there, but we get, like I said, we get a bit closer to Ricciardo. So if we DRS, we'll be fine. Well, we got the DRS, that's exactly what we wanted. It's 29.0 that time, so we're not that pace of the leaders at the minute. Which was nice. This middle sector where we tend to lose time. I think the Ferraris are both being held up here. If they can get the Red Bull and the Mercedes respectively, then I think they're just going to soar off into the distance. So I had to hit the brakes early, then caught in the dirty air. And all that advantage we gained has sort of been neutralised. I say, something we have to realise as well this season, we're going to be quite high up the pit lane. So there may be races where we get caught up in the pits or whatever. Why does Ricciardo go defensive? I had to... Oh, because of that though, it kind of worked, because I did have to stay off the power longer than I would have liked. However, oh, Ricciardo locks up. Ricciardo locks up, and we're in next place. Oh, yellow flag! Oh, hello, someone's gone off. Someone's gone off, who is it? Oh, please tell me you didn't. Please tell me, Sergio. Oh, you did as well. Oh no, it wasn't Sergio. Oh, it's Ocon! Ocon's actually out! What a hit! Oh, wow! Bit of inexperience there. Oh no, this is his third season. And that was a hefty impact with the wall. Fourth season, should I say. We're in 2020 now. So if we can improve this car, get a bit more speed out of the engine, get it working aerodynamically and chassis-wise, we are going to be looking quite tasty this season. Maybe we can do better than the 2 Grand Prix wins we got last season. You never know. Best there from us. Sort of outbroke ourselves slightly. I did say I wasn't going to do this tonight, but I don't know, I just love doing this so much. I think the excitement to get Season 4 underway proved to be too strong. Gap was 2.1 before. What's it now? 2.1 still. Okay, that's not too bad. Verstappen keeps going defensive into that corner, and it's slowing him down. Oh! Verstappen's locked up. He's done exactly what Ricciardo did when I was chasing him a couple of laps ago, and he's locked up, and it's allowed me through as well. Both Red Bulls suffering with brake issues here. Now we need to keep up with Raikkonen, because Raikkonen is going to get the hammer down now. Oh, but the nerves prove too real. Or too much. Ah! We're going to get DRS. That's going to help us out a bit. Max will be absolutely furious that he's done that. And I forgot to mention as well, Nico Hülkenberg has got engine issues at the minute. First race of the season, and Renault already showing signs of problems once again. Just use Raikkonen to pull me along. When are they wanting me to pit? Let's have a look at that. Lap 16, I thought it would be. 7 laps from now. I think Bottas ran wide. Just about hanging on at the minute. I can feel the grip going in the tyres. Quite energetic there. Bottas is out in front. Hamilton's starting to do the defensive manoeuvres now. Max is just about hanging on as old Raikkonen. Oh, he thought about going down the outside of Lewis, and we actually cut the corner properly there. Starting to drift wide now as we're coming out. Look at that Raikkonen all over the place. Is he actually going to go down the outside of Lewis? Raikkonen not hanging about. Oh, I think Raikkonen's got the move. Still side by side. What racing! Just need to make sure we don't get caught up in anything. Look, considering Raikkonen's like 42. He's done really well there. We've actually gone for the late braking manoeuvre and we're up the inside of Hamilton and we've actually just legitimately passed a Mercedes. Wide slightly. Tell you what, Raikkonen looks like he's fancying a bit of Vettel. Around quite wide there. The grip has indeed gone from our tyres. That Bottas does a 20, it's Raikkonen 27.8, we do a 29.5. Literally about almost 2 seconds, the two Ferraris go side by side. We need to make sure we can have a front row view of this and capitalise if anything happens. Vettel has been passed by, very aggressive between the two teammates. I think Vettel tried going back down the outside. Massa is in the pits. And well done, Kimi Raikkonen. We just need to make sure now that we can. That was a bad lap, and we can sort of just carry on doing what we were doing, at least doing high 28s. Even if we're a second a lap slower at the minute. Just about got DRS, I'm happy about that. We were 44.8 seconds in front of our teammate, however our teammate has already pitted for a fresher set of tyres. We've still got another 3 laps on these tyres yet. That Raikkonen already setting off after Bottas. Hamilton looking like he's hungry again. Verstappen's caught up with Hamilton as well. And Vettel pits. Oh, look at the speed Lewis has got. Look at that, we hang it around the outside of Lewis Hamilton. Oh, Ricciardo's already gone for the undercut. Can't see where that Mercedes is in my mirrors. It's unusual for the Ferraris to be the ones to pit first. Last season it was the Mercedes. This season it seems to be the Ferraris. Hamilton pits. And we can pit this lap. Now we just did a 1:30. That's almost 2.5 seconds slower than the fastest lap done by Danny Ricciardo. Tell you what, I'll be happy to get these tyres off. Some fresh boots on. In the pits. F.I.A, welcome back to the stream, buddy. I've not seen you in a while. I hope all is well. There goes Raikkonen. Expecting that to be Hamilton. Oh, Hamilton on the super softs, interesting. Mixed strategies going on here. Alright, so Lewis is going for the longest stint. Vettel's being held up by Palmer at the minute. I'd imagine, you know, if we've got a similar sort of pace that we had at the start of the first stint, we're going to be quicker than Lewis at this point. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, we just literally just drove straight across that. Ah, dear. Is that still in? Raikkonen, it's such a charge, 26-2. Yeah, we chopped off half that corner there. Lap 18, so we still got 40 laps to go of this race. And Palmer is doing us a huge favour at the minute. I definitely think the pace of the car is showing now. As Max is proving to be quicker than us at the minute, which I'm not surprised. So we only managed to get 12th in qualifying, so as if I'm going to make any sort of move, I need to do it now. They're both on the super soft tyres. Oh dear, I've just hit straight into the back of Hamilton. We are having to pit. Oh, I don't believe that. 2 races in a row. 2 races in a row where we've had to... What was looking like a really good race has turned into a recovery drive. Oh, Massa just gone right round the outside of that Salvo. Good move. That's not quite slow going into that penultimate corner. I've noticed. Absolutely not holding back now. Frustrated with myself that this has happened. Lucky for me, they only want us to finish 11th, so I can go off that. Our teammate's there. We literally force our way through the Sauber as well. So now it's our teammate who's on the ultra soft tyres, so he should be quicker than us. He did pit quite early. We'll see. So it was looking good for us. We just overcooked it. Got caught out by braking. Oh, Palmer's out. Right, this is interesting now, because Palmer, I don't think he had an engine issue. It would be really sad if he has, but he was right in front of a load of cars, and as you can see here, Hamilton's got past Vettel. Oh, God, my knee. Right, let's press play. Oh, dear. Oh no, it is a retirement from Palmer. Oh dear, the Renault just gave up the ghost. Now it's up to us. There's Jolly and Palmer. Hulkenberg had edges earlier on in the race, so he's already down the field. We're at 28.3. Still about 1.5 seconds off Kimi's time. Oh, we just snuck it up the inside there of our teammate, practically forced him out of the way. There's Carlos Sainz, the man who denied us the point in Interlagos. No! I don't believe it. I've done it again. Mistakes. Make sure Felipe's got plenty of time to get out. This race has gone from bad to worse. 18th out of 18th. There is the leader. Just think about it. We were battling the leaders not that long ago. Bottas is second, is ranking and leading this race. My aim now is to get to the end of the race. Can I do that on this set? Saying I can. This means we need to stay out of trouble now. Points, I don't think it's going to happen. 11th place, I don't think it's going to happen. Horrible start to our first race at Williams. So I'm not going to give up, I'm going to keep fighting. Cars in the pits, but I don't think we're going to trouble them. So the gap between myself and Alonso is 8.3 seconds. Now, like I say, we started this race really well. You know, we're actually battling with the leaders, but we've made two silly mistakes, and it's cost us. Oh, for fuck's sake, and then that happens. FIFA Norway, welcome to the stream again. Oh. Way to go in this Grand Prix. There are cars in the pits. Oh, it's Van Dorn. past the McLaren driver. Good, up into 17th. I say the car feels great. I can't complain about how the car feels. It does feel good. Just need to stop making the mistakes that cost us at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix at the end of Season 3. And of course it's cost us here as well. We're so on edge all the time that I'm always pushing. And I feel like if I didn't, I wouldn't be me. McLaren and the Sauber together, so that's hopefully promising. We can catch and pass, being on the fresher tyres. Let's say with the way that Williams' car's been, this is where it's been for the last half of Season 3. Anyway, battling with the Saubers and McLarens, and the Toro Rossos, it's quite a fall from grace, really. I say nothing is over yet. Well, we are 20 seconds behind Felipe Massa, so he has pulled away from us. It was 19, it's now over 20, so it's a little upset. Car behind me is getting the yellow flag actually, or blue flag actually. Which again is going to be so frustrating because I was racing with these guys. Surprised Stoffel didn't let him through there. Cars in the pits. Who's this one? F.I.A. Oh, it's the leader. Might have been Raikkonen. Due to blue flags, we're now 4.4 in front of Stoffel. We're now right behind Fernando and Pascal. Here we go. We're going to make the move on Fernando up the inside. Oh, no DRS this time. Why are they showing us the blue flag so early? It really is frustrating. Yes, I am. It's Fernando Alonso that I'm racing. And he's just held up Valtteri Bottas and Kimi Raikkonen. And slightly wide there, now Bottas is going to be right behind me. It's Hamilton actually. Oh, another blue flag for Vettel now. God, this reminds me of season 1 all over again. Well, Vettel through, the defending champion. This is going to give us a huge run on Pascal Wehrlein. Look at that, we squeezed him as much as we could get away with. So the next car is Ericsson. How far is he down the road? He is 7.8 seconds. really do not know how this race is going to go. It's been that unpredictable. Oh, Raikkonen's got past Hamilton. Ericsson has lost a huge amount of time due to the fact that he's had to let the leaders through. Oh! Ericsson bounced over the curbs then. Jeez Louise. Sergeant Hector, welcome to the stream. Like I say, it's been the first race of Season 4. We joined Williams at the end after crashing out of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix at the first corner on the first lap. We've been very lucky here not to have done the same thing here. I mean, obviously not in the first lap, but basically after our first pit stops we were right behind Hamilton and we touched the back end, which knocked off a piece of our wing, had to pit, and then trying to make our way through the field. We did something very similar to Carlos Sainz though. Very slow through there. Very slow through there. The AI, and it's slightly annoying. I think I'm more than a pit stop behind Felipe Massa now as well. But I need to basically clear Ericsson here, which is what I'm going to do. So Kvyat is the next car down the road, 10.4 seconds. Considering I'm on a pad, it's bloody difficult to get. I've always found to get that corner really, well, it's really difficult on a pad. It really is. Are we actually able to make up any ground on Kvyat? Quite possibly. Yeah, I don't know how this race is going to turn out. It's been a race of ups and downs. That was 10.1. What is it now? AI, basically I use 100, so it's basically the maximum that Legendary can be before you go into Ultimate. Like I said, we're not planning on pitting again, so I'm hoping that the cars in front will pit. That will put us up the field a little bit, not much, and we may be able to hold them off for the remainder of the race. Oh, hello, someone's out. I think it's Kvyat. No, it's Lewis Hamilton! Hamilton's out! Lewis Hamilton out of the race, that will move us. Help us move up a place. Losing time. Hand over fist to Delta. The gap is now 10.7. Okay, I can live with that. About to move into 13th. There we go. Gap was about 10.7. I reckon it'll be about 10.9 now. Oh, 9.9 actually. Okay. Has his tyres died off? So what's going on there? We'll find out when we go across the first sector time. And 9.8 seconds was still just under 3 seconds in front of Marcus Ericsson as well, so the Sauber is not dropping us. Cars in the pit lane as of yet. Let's have a look. To be honest, man, 126.5 around here is to be honest, it's on the pace of the leaders. I think I saw Kimi Räikkönen do a 125 at one point, but that's about it. Like I say, man, it'd definitely make it an interesting season for you. I mean, of course, mistakes are going to happen, of course, in career mode if you're learning, so... But yeah, I run with full traction control, ABS, automatic gearbox, and as you can see on screen, because it's 8 laps left of this Grand Prix. And Massa's in the pits, and we have lost a few tenths to Kimi out, unfortunately, which is back over 10 seconds. It does come out in front of me. Or is that a Mercedes? I think that's a Mercedes actually. And of course it'll be the sole remaining Mercedes of Valtteri Bottas. Indeed it is. Oh god. Quite wide there. So basically trying to get this puppy home now. Massa 7.3 seconds in front of me. Anyone in the pits? There is someone. And it's Kvyat's. To 12th. Vettel in second. Like I say, guys, if you're new to the channel, do hit the follow button so you can see more F1 content. The way this race basically has gone is I was expecting a bit of a struggle, okay? New race, I mean new season, new car. It's just one of them things. So basically what happened in this race was we got a fairly decent start, we worked our way through the field, and we were actually for a while lapping a similar pace to the leaders. So we was there quite comfortably in the top 6, and then we make our pit stop after our tyres, on lap 6, after our tyres had faded away. So we lost about 8 seconds to the top 2 at this point. A couple of cars behind me cut me as well, so they obviously they were in front. And yeah, I came out behind Hamilton. Now, Hamilton got held up behind Vettel, who was held up behind a Toro Rosso. And unfortunately, I just clipped the back end of Hamilton through the corner, which chipped a bit of my wing off, so I had to pit. That, so I put on the super softs, and basically thought, right, okay, we're going to make our way through the field. Well, we were doing just, you know, it was looking decent. I could see just up ahead, and unfortunately, through the next sequence of corners, not this one, the next one, we again back of Toro Rosso. This time we lost all our front wing, and yeah, we just. Oh, why did we do that? Why did we do that? Go for it, man. I mean, if you feel like that's what you want to do, then do it. I mean, but obviously, if you feel like you want to do the whole no assist, then go for go for it. Like I say, do time trial. That is what I advise. Go time trial. Pick up setups from there. Put on whatever assists that you want, and then just absolutely nail each circuit. Save the setup that you think will be good for your car, and then just crack on with career mode. Because that's basically what I did when the game first came out. I mean, of course, back then I was racing in a racing league, so also getting setups for then. But unfortunately, that didn't pan out, and now I've this now. Well, Hulkenberg's done really well, considering he had engine issues at the start of this race. He's done really well to fight his way back through the field, and he's just passed my teammate actually on Felipe Massa. Oh, I can't remember whether I've been lapped once or twice. I think I've been lapped once. Kvyat on the Ultra Softs is going to absolutely reel me in. 9.6 seconds between myself and my teammate. Now, even though I'm on quite old softs now, will I be able to start reeling him in? We're in a P11, Sainz is pitted as well. That was the car that we actually hit as well. In both Abu Dhabi and here. We're actually gaining fuel through this race, so what I might do now... I'm going to put it in rich for a bit. Massa in the points. Just one more car retires, we're in the points. Problem is, Massa's on fresher tyres. And quicker tyres at that. We're at 27.7. lapping at a fairly similar pace at the minute to my teammate. Right, Massa's had to let a leader through. The gap's gone down to 8.8. Sainz has found his boot, so he's coming after me now. There's basically 10 laps left for us now, because obviously we're a lap down. Absolutely pushing like crazy. The only difference between this and Brazil is I'm not right behind the car that is in the points. He's about 9 seconds up the road. So despite 2 wing changes, I've not given up and been in 11th place. Like I said, they want me to finish there, so I could be happy with that. If I can keep this position, I will. Gap now is 9.5. Gap is going up by a few tenths here and a few tenths there. Gap is coming down by a few tenths here and a few tenths there. So is there going to be any more twists and turns in this Grand Prix? Can we bring it home? Is anyone going to retire out in front that will put us in a point scoring position? Can we hold off Carlos Sainz? Well, tripping over the curb like that, that's certainly going to make his job a lot easier. are on standard now. Got 7 laps left. Hopefully something will present itself, and hopefully we can hold back Carlos Sainz if it does. Yeah, Massa is just pulling away even more now. Now we're back down onto standard. For a minute, I thought what was going on. It took a little bit of time out of Massa that lap. Like I say, guys, if you're putting anything in the chat, I'm sorry I'm not looking right now. It's just this has been so intense, and I'm just trying to stay so focused at the minute. I promise you, I'm not ignoring. I'll have a look through everything that's been said once this race is over. Signs rounding the final corner. I'm very aware that the car behind is on newer tyres. Drifted wide. Back Sainz is less than a second behind me now. He's going to start getting DRS on me. Good thing about this Williams is it's bloody quick in a straight line. Sainz right behind me now. He will probably look to do everything he can to pass me. I'm going to defend like crazy. This is my team objective. 11th place. God damn it, this is where I'm going to finish. Tyres are out actually. 53%. So my tyres are basically dead. We've got Force India coming up to lap us. I think the story that we'll take away from this race is what might have been. Yep, Carlos Sainz. Oh, you tell you what, that's going to be painful for me. Perez is my rival and he's about to lap me. Quite well there. Perez in 4th place, doing a great job for Force India at the minute. Sainz tried to go down the inside. Sainz's teammate is not that far behind. Sainz's teammate, let's have a look. No, it's a Red Bull. Force India's at the minute are just so quick, it's quite frightening. I mean, if they get one huge upgrade and the top teams of Ferrari and Mercedes don't, then they have a really good chance of getting something from races. Here we go, guys. We begin the sorry, throat getting a bit dry. We begin the penultimate lap here in Australia to what has been, it's been an interesting Grand Prix. It's not been a bad, well, it has been a bad Grand Prix when you consider where we were and how things were looking. But like I say, it's just one of them things. It happens. Just got to get over it, dust yourself down, and get on with the next one. Ourselves right in the path of Sainz. So Sainz has more cornering grip at the minute. That's why he's all over me. His tyres are fresher, he's got much more tread on him than I have. Just need to place our car in the right areas, keep him behind us. was Sainz going to try and make a move. Yes, he is. Oh, we've hit him. Oh, dear. Stupid. Tried to hold it around the outside on worn tyres, it didn't work. And yet again, another mistake. Kimi Räikkönen wins the first race of Season 4, the first race of 2020. Not bad for a 42-year-old. Oh, Sainz has an issue with his car now. This is probably one race I'm going to want to forget quite quickly. It's just been littered with mistakes. But it's also, I don't know, like I say, these races where you make mistakes, it also makes it fun as well. It really does. We're going to come home in what is a 13th place finish. There you go, man. Like I say, you'll just get faster and faster the more you get used to it. Oh.
Great effort there from Ferrari to take the victory today.
My legs are killing.
Tell me, Ant, what was the key to this success?
The difference was clearly in the strategy. You could tell they'd done work on the pit wall to really
I had to stick with it, really. I couldn't just give up. I just had to keep going and going and going, no matter what.
But credit to the driver as well, though. There's no good having a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, I'm on a pad.
Without a talented hound on the wheel, of course.
Ricardo, 5th in his home Grand Prix. Should be somewhat happy about that. I think we're going to get an invitational event after this, so I don't think the stream's quite over yet.
And they're out in force again today. It's Ferrari on the top step.
Though I did get one at the penultimate race, so if it was doing it by like 4 races at a time, should be one at China? I don't know. But your classification here, guys, for today's Australian Grand Prix, what's been probably one of the most hectic races of my life. Raikkonen wins, Bottas 2nd, Vettel 3rd, Perez 4th, Ricciardo 5th, Verstappen 6th, Grosjean 7th, Magnussen 8th on his return to Haas, Hulkenberg 9th, my teammate scores a point after starting 15th, so not a bad result really for the lad. Sainz 11th, Kvyat 12th, I got 13th in the end. Obviously didn't manage to put in as quick a lap time as I probably could have done had I been on faster tyres. Marcus Ericsson 14th, Fernando Alonso 15th, Verline 16th, Van Dorn 17th, Hamilton DNF'd, Palmer DNF'd, and so did Esteban Ocon. The standings are as follows. It's the top 10, but the constructors, Ferrari lead on 40 points, 22 points from Mercedes and Red Bull, Force India 4th, Haas 5th, Renault 6th, and Williams in 7th due to Felipe Massa scoring the sole point. Whatever you think you need to do, man. That's all I can suggest. It's your career. You just basically you just need to feel the right for it. Maybe pick a moment in practice or something where there's lots of cars out on track and race them. You know, so you can feel, you know, what it's like in a race situation. We'll be fine. It's only the first race of the season. We're going to do the overtake challenge in USA short in the rain, I believe. So we do indeed get a invitational event. That's good. We can get one out the way with straight away. What did I do? I think I did a 26. So I think it was low 25s, high 24s that the guys I was doing, but if I'm honest, I can't remember. Oh, it's a wet day here in America, at Texas. It's the overtake challenge. Oh, this is going to be fun.
Relax just a little bit more and enjoy the action from this wonderful field of historic cars.
Are we expecting tornado season? Oh, this car feels weird. Looking very sneaky. Didn't quite do it, but there we go. Like I say, man, if it's more fun, go with that. So the next race will be the Chinese Grand Prix. The AI do tend to be a little bit more weaker around here. Wider track, hopefully less mistakes. Hopefully we can get our first point finish of the season here. That would be nice. We haven't scored a point since Mexico. So we definitely need to ratify that. Okay guys, so that's basically going to bring this stream to an end tonight. We lasted a lot longer than we did for the finale of Season 3, which again I do apologise for. Last 3 races, if I'm honest, has been hampered by mistakes. So we just need to get out of that habit now, even though we have got Monaco a few races away. Like I say guys, thank you very much for watching. Hit that follow button so you can see more F1 content coming your way. Subscribe to the YouTube page, which is also Rabbitron89, so you can catch up with Seasons 1, 2 and 3. I will upload the last few races of Season 3 Tuesday, so do stay tuned for that. Like I say guys, thank you very much. I might even do it Saturday actually, I don't know yet. Like I say guys, thank you very much for watching. Take care, enjoy your evening, and we'll see you soon for the Chinese Grand Prix, where hopefully we won't make as many mistakes. Take care guys, peace.